How nice of you to join me today on this beautiful day. Welcome all to a new series that I'm going to be starting. Well, mostly just an analysis type of thing. We're going to be taking a look at different teams and see how they synergize and why they're so good together. And the first one that I wanted to talk about was Ruby and Weiss, one of my personal favorite teams recently because of Ryota and SH's performance in the recent tournaments they've been entering with using Weiss and Ruby. These two synergize very well. We're going to be taking a look at why they synergize so well and how you can utilize them in a very good manner. Like I said, Ruby and Weiss is one of my favorite teams to play right now, not only because Weiss has obvious affectionate feelings towards your boy.
Are you telling me that this mangy, drooling mutt is going to live with us forever? Oh, yes he is, yes he is.
But mostly because this team has a very different sort of synergy. Now, I don't think this team is 100% compatible, but they mesh well in a way that they can make you play the game without having the game play for you, which I really enjoy. Unlike some other teams out there, I'm looking at you, Team Gorby. Now, like I said, this team is good, but not necessarily made for each other, considering Weiss benefits a lot from Ruby assist and active switch techniques, but not the other way around. Ruby with Weiss assist still has to maneuver around using her moves, using her buttons, playing the neutral just like regular. All Weiss can do for Ruby is extend combos and throw a popsicle hoping to hit the opponent while Ruby tries to get in. Nonetheless, this team is great for reasons I really like. They both have great ways to utilize their assists to switch in and switch out of each other. They can throw projectiles from full screen and converting it into pressure. And activating cross combos to provide cover for their assist is really awesome. I can't stress enough how much fun I have with this team, and it feels really good to be able to confirm an air-to-air or a combo into an active switch into the next character that goes into a setup. Whether it be a safe jump setup or a mix-up is all up to you. Today I'd like to show you guys a few things with this team, from combos to setups or different situations that benefits this team. Whether or not you want to use this tech or team is all up to you, but I still like to show you guys what I found with this team. If you guys find anything else interesting with this team, whether it be a mix-up or a combo or a setup, let me know by either commenting in this video or even follow me on Twitter and tweeting your tech/combo to me at the coefficient. Well, let's get this started. The first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was how to active switch out of your current character into your partner character from any given air-to-air or combo situations. Let's start it off with Weiss. To get started with this, you have to meet the opponent air-to-air and do a JAA or a JBB combo to finish it off with a JC into a 214A. After that, you use your 6P into a 214B, which is her B dash strike, which gives a long animation, and at the same time press the partner button to be able to switch out into Ruby. After that, the rest is history, and you got yourself a nice confirm from an air-to-air situation. Before I move on, I do want to say that Ruby's 6P might have a chance to miss against small body characters. So instead of using 6P, you just use your 5P instead. I just think that 6P is a little bit more consistent, but it does have a chance to whiff against small body characters. Next up is Ruby. Ruby's does a lot more damage than Weiss's, but that's to be expected because, you know, she's Ruby. Ruby's is almost identical to Weiss's. However, there is a few minor changes here and there. Like instead of a 6P, it's a 5P, and instead of a 214B, you have to do 236B. However, you do have to time the 236B till after Weiss does the third hit of her assist. If not, there is a chance for it to miss. The next on the list is cross combos. Now, I know that I've been getting a lot of feedback saying that cross combos are a little bit tougher than people have expected, but they're really not as hard as you may think. You just have to keep on practicing and you'll be able to get it. These set of cross combos I really like because not only do they have active switching, but they have the enhanced supers. Now, to get started with this, Weiss is going to run up and do a 5AA into a 5BB, into a regular air combo JBB JBBC into a 214A. After that, there's going to Ruby assist and then go into a JC 214A. At this point, you activate cross combo, go for a Ruby assist, and go for JC214B plus tag. What that does is switches into Ruby, then you go for a sweep into 214BC, and then you end it off with a sweet sweep active switch and a sweet super. Now remember guys, practice makes perfect. Now this cross combo particularly works for the corner, and it's really high damaging and really cool looking. And it uses all the same elements as the last combo, which is active switching and a really cool ending finishing enhanced super. This combo starts off as any traditional Ruby combo with a 5BBB with a JBB, JBB into Buzzsaw Blast. At this point, you're going to be doing a 5P Weiss assist into a JB, another Buzzsaw Blast. As soon as you touch down, you go into cross combo. You do another Weiss 5P into another Buzzsaw Blast in the air, plus the tag button, and then you're going to go into Weiss, which will lead you to a situation where you can do 2C into 214BC. The next thing on the list I wanted to talk about is just to put stuff on the screen while the other character goes in for some more pressure. Whether it be icicles or Ruby herself doing Buzzsaw Blast, these are a few techniques that are really strong with this team. With Weiss, when you're full screen, all you need to do is do the fireball plus the assist button, and that sends out Ruby, and then do the exact same thing, but this time with the tag button, and that switches into Ruby while Weiss does an icicle, which covers your approach. With Ruby, all you need to do is send out Weiss before you take flight, and whether or not you want to meet them in the air with a couple of JBBs, while they block it, you can do the Buzzsaw Blast into the active switch, which leaves Weiss running around while Ruby keeps them occupied. This one I found extremely useful because I was able to use her fast rifle shot and then use her Weiss's icicle into her heavy rifle shot and switch into Weiss, while Ruby shoots the opponents. Weiss can come in and do some pressure. The next thing on the list is a couple of setups that you can do after you finish a combo with one character to keep the momentum going by using your assist character and active switching between the two to throw them off. Now it's kind of obvious whose assist is better for the situation, but I still try to use both characters as 4Ps just because it prevents them from getting out of the corner, and I try to jump back to keep them jailed in the corner as well for more pressure. Now to do this, the only thing you need to do is finish off the combo where it results you in jumping back, and the hardest part about this really is trying to get the timing where you don't have to use any assist meter. That's the optimal timing. However, everything else is pretty self-explanatory. You jump back, you use your 4P, and then do something to switch into your next character. With Weiss, I use her 214B into tag. Now this technique is really universal for any two characters, but it's particularly good for these two just because Weiss, using Ruby as an assist, her 4P is one of the best in the game, and also Ruby having Weiss as an assist, her 4P is not as good as Ruby's. However, the move that she switches out of when she goes into Weiss is extremely good. Her 236B, which is her double shot, is really extremely strong in terms of the active switch capabilities. So with this particular team, I think it's really good. I know that there's more to be explored with this team. I was just able to scratch the surface of what this team can do. If you guys find anything, let me know via Twitter or the comment section down below, of course. And I know that some of these things are kind of universal with all of the characters, but in particular, I like highlighting it for these characters because it's really a really good option for these characters. Now, if you'll excuse me, we're going to wrap up this video so I can go watch anime. I'd like to personally thank anybody that watches this video and spreads the word around. I'm going to be making more of these videos, so be on the lookout for those. Please follow my Twitter and also subscribe to the channel for more BBTAG content such as this one. Like the video if you guys did, and let me know in the comment section down below if you guys find anything with this team. Of course, if you guys want to recommend any teams that I can take a look at, I will definitely do that, and I will try to make the best out of it. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching once again. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.